on of the year. And they're scoring about 46 points a game on the year. They lost to Garden Plain at the home to start the season. I really don't think they should have lost that game because they were just right there. They just did not have a good shooting night on their own home floor that night, and it just wasn't a good night for Lady Blue Comets to start the season there. They lost to a very good Rose Hill team as well in that early season tournament. But I tell you, the Lady Blue Comets have come out and they've done really good here in the SEK. They beat Pitt and Coffeyville so far, and they're going to get Parsons on Tuesday night at home. Coming up for Lady Blue Comets and the Comets as well. So once again for the Lady Bulldogs of Independence, tell you what, they've been playing good basketball too, and this is probably going to be one of their toughest matchups so far on the season to start it off here for 2019. This is going to be a good game too, and the guys looking at it on their side, Blue Comets are 4-2, Indy's 4-2. Both teams are, let's see, I think Indy is, let's see, what are they in the SEK? They're only they're 1-2 in the SEK so far. But the Blue Comets are 2-1 so far as well. So it's going to be a good game, too. We'll talk a little bit about it before we get started here tonight. And talking a little bit to Coach Fox and to the gals here, they seem pretty upbeat. I was watching Rachel Jacket and Tia Auschner. Tia was working on her abs by taking punches from Rachel Jacket over there in the corner before the ball game. So they seem upbeat. It doesn't seem like that there's, like last year during the Christmas break, we had a lot of sickness rolling through the Lady Blue Comet locker room. Doesn't seem to be that way here tonight. And I tell you what, this is going to be a big game here. We're going to need Tia Big in the middle, and we're going to have to start hitting the shots from the outside. Moro, Shabo, and also some Rachel Jacket out there are going to have to be big here for Lady Blue Comets. Corey Babcock as well. And they're going to have to play against a very tough Lady Bulldog basketball team here this evening on their home floor to start 2019. And thank you, Coach Bagshaw here. She is Coach Bagshaw, which is Miss Bagshaw's daughter. She's the coach here at Independence. She's the assistant coach for the girls, and she's also the head JV basketball coach. And hey, they had a good game there for Coach Bagshaw's squad. The Lady Blue Comets were up on them quite a bit, and they held the Lady Blue Comets only 2 points there in that fourth quarter, and they were able to get into it a little bit, but the Lady Blue Comets held on for the win there against Miss Bagshaw's Independence Lady Bulldog squad. So there we go. It is about 2:45 to go before game time here in Independence tonight. So Lady Blue Bulldogs and the Lady Blue Comets are on the floor. We're kind of down here in the corner. And Jalen is here with the live stream. We'll have that hooked up for you. You can check it out at TV3 CHS. Chanute Blue Comets. We'll have that there for you, part of the Blue Comet video production class. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio. We're right at Hillsborough State Farm Insurance Agent pregame show rolls on here for a couple more minutes. We're going to hear from a couple of our wonderful sponsors and get you back here for the opening tip. We're in Independence tonight to start the 2019 part of the season for your Chanute Blue Comets on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
The new year is upon us, and that means some great deals are happening right now at Show Floaters in Chanute. Like these two Chrysler 300F sedans, fully loaded with power-heated leather trim, upgraded touchscreen radio, panoramic sunroof, as well as smoke chrome alloy wheels, both under 13,000 miles. Or start the new year off in style with this 2018 Chrysler Pacifica Limited, fully loaded with heated and vented leather trim, upgraded Blu-ray entertainment, chrome wheels, and navigation. All these vehicles have remaining factory warranty and will not last long. Come take advantage at Show Floaters in Chanute, Kansas today.
Stop in, drive through, call or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in, pick up your prescription, and visit with Nick and the staff. Life has you on the go? Medicine Shop in Chanute offers a convenient service to get you back on the road. The Medicine Shop now offers text notification for your prescriptions. That means no more guessing when you need to pick up your meds. Visit the Medicine Shop to find out more. 421 Main in Chanute.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue. By Coach Second Senior number 4, Taylor.
And welcome back here, Blue Comet fans. We're just in time for the announcement of the starting lineups. It's Rachel Jacket starting out for the Lady Blue Comets. And it is Howland, the senior, for the Lady Bulldogs. Here comes KB3, Corey Babcock for the Blue Comets. Number 21 is Wilson Stover. Here comes number 24, Shayla Bogle. Shabo running the point guard for the Lady Blue Comets, bringing the ball up and down the floor. Going to look for a big drive for her tonight. Here comes the senior, Morgan Mavers, to the floor here. And the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Moro. Molly Rollins to the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Jenna Etchison, the junior. Not too many seniors on this squad for Coach Reynolds' team. But Jenna Etchison is the young lady we were having a lot of conversation with here. Nice young lady. Here comes Tia Ostner to the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. And we're going to look for a big game for Tia. She had a good start to the year, helping the Lady Blue Comets becoming at 3-3. Not just her, but I mean, this is a big team event, a team play here for Lady Blue Comets. This team plays very well together. They feed each other. They pass the ball around. They look for the open player. They're going to have to do that here tonight. They're going to have to play some defense too, because I'm telling you right now, this Lady Bulldog squad can shoot the basketball from all over the floor, and they're not scared to post you up, shoot you up from 40 foot out there. They'll knock it down. So you got to be ready for it. Play good, smart defense here tonight. Try not to give them any easy shots, and just play your games. What Coach Fox is going to tell you, it should be a good one here tonight. So sit back, relax, and get ready for it, folks. Check it out on YouTube at TV3CHS. Click out the Chanute Blue Comet, and you'll see it says live now. Take it right there, and it'll take you right to the live broadcast. Miss Jaylene got us hooked up and ready to go for this one tonight as we start the 2019 year for Chanute Blue Comets. All right, so we're kind of down here in the corner. Lady Blue Comets are going to go right to left on your radio dial. It looks like it'll be Alsner. And jumping against Cunningham, also another one of the nice young ladies we were having conversations with here before the ball game. All right. We're set and ready to go. Ball ready to be in the air, and it is. And it is knocked into the backcourt, bouncing around. Finally gets picked up here by the Lady Bulldogs. That is Etchison dropping it down here in the corner, driving it all the way to the lane and off the back of the iron there. Number 21, that is Wilson Stover, misses as it is Alsner with the rebound, pushing up the floor here. Bogle over to the right side, back out here to the left, finds Babcock driving down the side, bounce pass underneath, too strong down there at the feet, but Alsner comes out of there with it. Bogle, top of the key by herself, decides not to shoot it, and then they're going to call her for a walk. She was one-on-one there with Wilson Stover. She had some open look there, just did not want to take the three. And it gets called for the walk, and it's a turnover by Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Etchison. She steps on the line, and nice job by Ray J to push her out on the line, so it's a turnover back to the Lady Blue Comets. Good job by the ref following the play. Sees her step on the line. No score yet. Here comes Shayla Bogle. Across the timeline, Lady Blue Comets. Bogle facing Wilson Stover. Now back to Babcock. Babcock over to the right side. A nice little feed there to Moro. She is hit hard under there as she goes to the rack, so she'll go to the line. And Moro will head to the line here, picking up the first foul against the Lady Bulldogs, and that is on Wilson Stover. So Rollins at the line for Lady Blue Comets. First one on the way, off the back of the iron, no good. Still no score on the board here, 7:15 in the first quarter, just underway. And Molly Rollins back to the line for the second shot. Up and off to the side there, knocking it around there. Rachel Jacket can't get a hand on it, knocks it out of bounds. And it'll go back to Independence here as Etchison ready to bring it in. And they go left to right on your radio now, kicking it in here to Wilson Stover. She brings it up along the left side, up ahead here, and there's a Alster getting in front of him. She makes the steal. Tia pushes up the right side, dropping it off underneath there. Cannot get it to go. Look like Bogle. There she misses the shot. Wilson Stover comes out of there with it, gets it up here to Etchison. They're playing 3-on-2 right now. Etchison drives it down in the corner, finds Cunningham. Cunningham driving from the right side in the corner, puts it up off the back of the iron, and it is good. Cunningham gets the first points of the ball game. Bogle going to face some half-court pressure here as Bogle comes across the line to the left side. Now back to the middle of the floor. Man-to-man defense here by Independence. Nice little drop off to Jacket. A little too far in, trying to find Alsner. Morrow picks up the loose ball, finds Babcock down the corner. Jacket thought about the three on the left side. And there gets triple teamed. Back out to Babcock, driving inside the lane. Back out to Bogle to the right side in the corner. Takes a step off the glass, cannot get it to go. Bounces around. Bogle gets her on rebound. Tries to go back up with it. She's going to be fouled. And she'll head to the line, see if she can get the Lady Blue Comets on the board. That's on number 31, Cunningham. So Shabo at the line for Lady Blue Comets. In and out. Got to hit those at the free throw line. Got to take care of those free throw shots here. So still early in the game. Still just a 2-0 ball game. Just 6:21 to play here in the first. Shayla Bogle on the back half. Back of the iron, no good. So Russell Stover Wilson comes out there, or Mavers comes out there with the rebound, sorry. And we'll kick it up ahead here to Etchison. Set it up out on top, Etchison. Over here now to the left side, finds Mavers. Now down in the corner to Howland. Howland tries to bring across back to the middle, finds Mavers out on top here underneath the Cunningham. Trying to back her way and loses handle on the basketball. Jacket comes out there with the steal. Sending it back up the floor, coming to Blue Comets. Bogle now to Morrow. Rollins dropping out to Jacket in the corner on the right side. Nice job to get back by the Indy defense. Kicking it down in the corner to the left side. Bogle picks it up. And back out here to Babcock trying to find that open three. Here's Jacket for three. Side of the iron, no good. Etchison right there for the rebound. And back up the floor now with a 2-0 lead. Come the Lady Bulldogs. Etchison pushes up the floor to the middle. And she'll pull it up here now, set it up over to the left side of the lane. Kicking it out here to Howland. Howland, Cunningham, top of the key. Trying to drive her way in. Alston right there on the defense. Good job. Backouts. Finds Mavers. Mavers to Etchison as they set it up here as we get down to 5:15 to go here in the first quarter. 2-0 Independence. Etchison trying to work her way here to the right side of the lane. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Alsner gets her second rebound. Gives it up here to Bogle. Pushing up along the right side for the Lady Blue Comets. Drop it off down in the corner. Rollins. Pulls up her dribble. Finds KB. Babcock dropping up in here now to Alsner in the lane. Alsner puts it up on the glass. Hooping the harm. Tia Alsner will get the buckets. And she'll head to the line for a three-point play. See if the Lady Blue Comets can take the lead here. 4:53 to go in the first. That foul, second one on Cunningham. Coach Reynolds going to have to pull her out. And Alston knocking it down at the line. 3-0 Lady Blue Comets. So 9:05 to go here as Mavers drops it off. Howland back to Mavers over to the left side. Now finds Cunningham underneath. Cunningham loses handle on it. Babcock gets a hand there, but kick it back out. Etchison, long range three ball here on the right wing. And it's good. So Etchison knocks down the three there for Independence to get him back to a 5-3 lead. A Jacket in the corner here on the left side. Puts up the shot for the three. Can't get it to go. Howland with the rebound. And back up the floor now. Comes Howland. She'll push it over to the left of the lane. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to go. Bogle with the rebound. Now back up the floor. Here comes Shayla right up the middle of the floor. Taking on all of them. Right to the rack. Shayla goes. And Bogle. Nice job. Sabo takes it to the rack and scores. Makes it a 5-5 ball game. Getting down to 4 minutes to go. Howland, and there's a Morrow with a steal in the middle of the floor. And Molly's going to push it up to the right side. Now, loses the handle on the basketball, and now picks it up, finds KB3. And KB kind of got run into from behind by Howland. And they're going to call her for a walk. Here comes Taylor Thompson and Brittany Angleton into the ball game as Morrow and Bogle will get a break. Checking in, number 50 is going to be Clark. C-L-A-A-R. I hope I'm saying that young lady's name right. Clar. Okay, here we go as Independence gets it. Half-court pressure here by Lady Blue Comets. Etchison gets it up ahead here. Now finds Howland. Howland to the left side lane. They try to find Clar. And it is trying to get it from the right to the left side of the lane. It's out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. Thompson in here to Babcock. Babcock pushing it up here. Deep pass underneath and a little too strong there. Trying to find Alston underneath and a little too far here from about just inside the half-court line for that pass. And too tall for Alston. Back to Independence. 3:38 to go. Tied at 5 here in this first quarter. Mavers, Howland as they work over to the left. Back out to Mavers. Howland, left side once again here. Covered up there by Rachel Jacket. Howland, Etchison. Left wing by Etchison here. Looking for a screen. Now throws up the shot. Knocks it down. Etchison for her second three. Babcock did a good job there. Clark gave her a screen. Babcock got back to get a hand in her face, but Etchison knocks down the shot. In the corner, Thompson for three from the left side. Can't get it to go. Etchison with the rebound. Lady Blue Comets 0 for 3 at the three-point line. 8-5. Here's Etchison, push it up to the left side. Blocked by Alster. Get that out of my house, he said. Alster takes it away, gives it back up ahead here to Babcock as she takes it up the floor, drop it off underneath to Thompson, back to Babcock for the buckets. Lady Blue Comets now traded by 1, 8-7. Way up ahead here, and I'll tell you, nice job by Alster as she made Mavers change her shot, and Mavers misses it. Alster makes her miss that shot. Here's Babcock with a three, can't get it to go. Ball bounces around. Clark with the rebound for Independence. As Howland pushes it up here, she'll come to the right side of the paint, dropping it off here to Etchison on the right wing. 2:16 to go, 8-7 ball game here, and this is going to be a good one all the way to the end here. Unless somebody just goes on a big run. Here's Mavers trying to work to the left side. Mavers blocked by Alster once again. That's a second block by Tia already. Up ahead here to Babcock to the right side of the paint. Puts up the short jumper off the front of the rim. No good. Etchison comes out there with the rebound. She'll push up the floor here along the left side. Now gets to the middle of the floor. Good job by the Blue Comet defense. Get back. Over to Howland to the left. Side of the iron, no good. Alster with the rebound, her third. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Get up to Jacket, over to the right side of the paint, trying to drive the lane. She's strong at the rack. She'll be fouled and go to the line. Looks like Etchison may be picking up her first. And 1:41 to go. Rachel Jacket to the line for the Lady Blue Comets. So Ray J now to the line for Lady Blue Comets, trying to tie the game or give us the lead here. Oh, it rattles in and out. Rattles in and out. 1 for 5 at the free throw line for Lady Blue Comets. As get some fresh legs in here for Coach Reynolds' team. I see Marquez. Looks like Cunningham back in the game. Another young lady comes in for Clark, and we'll find out her number here in just a bit. Here's Jackets. And it goes in and out. Alster trying to get that rebound. And she may be called for the foul on the rebound, and that'll be her first. So Lady Blue Comets need to get that free throw work in there as Morrow checks back in here for Jacket, and it's Independence basketball as they get it in here. Mavers, Etchison to the middle of the floor. Now works over to the left side. Dropping it off here to Marquez. Marquez back to the middle. Back outs. That is number 25, looks like Thorpe on the floor there. All right, she's got it down in the corner to the left side. Back to Cunningham in the lane. Cunningham now one to put it up against Alster. Alster's already got 2 block shots. Here's Mavers trying to drive the line. Come on, ref. Oh, man. So it's a foul on the Blue Comets. Going to call that on Brittany Angleton. As Marquez looking to get it in, and does get it in here to Thorpe. Thorpe now back outs to Wilson Stover. Stover to the left side of the paint. Drops it back off. Marquez picks it up here, finds Cunningham at the free throw line, trying to work away in here against Tia. Tia says, nah, not today. And back out now, Thorpe. Etchison back into Cunningham, now trying to work her way in. And nice job there, but Cunningham takes her job and backs her in and gets the bucket. 3-point lead now by Independence. 45 seconds to go as Bogle kicks it up down in the corner. Trying to drive along the baseline is Angleton down in the corner here for Rollins for 3. Will not go. Marquez can't get the rebound. Rollins ends up with the rebound. And we got a foul against Independence. So that'll be an out of bounds play for the Lady Blue Comets. As Bogle will be set to bring it in. 36.9 to go here in this first quarter. Get it in long here to Angleton. Angleton back to Bogle. Bogle brings it back to the middle of the floor, and I think Coach Fox might be content with just one shot here. As Etchison, as they back off of that man-to-man defense. Now Bogle drops it off to Morrow over to the right side. Down underneath here to Alster. Alster in the lane, puts up the shot front of the glass. No, front of the rim, no good. And coming out there with the rebound is Wilson Stover. And they'll give him a shot here with 13 seconds. Now 10 left to go here. Cunningham right back to Mavers trying to drive in. Kick it out here to Thorpe for 3 and knocks it down. In the corner, they left her alone. And she knocks down the 3. And here comes a 3-point shot here at the bucket. At the buzzer, will not go. It will be a 13-7 lead for the Lady Bulldogs of Independence here as we get ready for the second quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back. Z95.3.
USD 413 is proud to bring you the coverage of this Chanute High School athletics broadcast. Chanute Public Schools strives to provide the best learning experience for all students by providing a fun, safe, and healthy educational environment. From language arts to fine arts, core curriculum to extracurricular activities, there's something for everyone at USD 413. Find out for yourself today by visiting online at usd413.org. Go Blue Comets!
I'm back here on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Just got the chance to see Coach Davis as we're starting off here for the NC Lady Panthers, and they're going to play Saturday. It's free of charge by the Wellness Center in downtown Chanute to get into that ball game. So go watch the Panthers. They're playing good basketball this year. They start off the season with, or 2019 part of the year, with a win against Northwest Community College in Goodland the other night. Here we go. Lady Blue Comets moving the ball around, looking for a three there from KB. Can't get it to go. And Etchison with the rebound. So back up before they come. And Howland tries to throw it across, and right there coming into the middle lane is Brittany Angleton. She finds that one and gives it up here to Bogle. Bogle to the right side, all the way down to the lane. Kicks it out here to Babcock. Babcock from the right side. Now kick it back out here. Thought about the three roll. Rollins finds Angleton here on the left wing. Back to Babcock, top of the key. Back to Rollins. Rollins from the left to the right side as they work the weave here. Bogle, Babcock, and Rollins. Nice little bounce pass in the lane to Rollins. She'll be fouled, headed in. Morrow headed to the line for Lady Blue Comets. Nice little drop off there by Babcock. Trying to get Rollins headed to the rack there from the baseline. And she is fouled and headed back to the lines. Lady Blue Comets are down by 6 here with a minute already gone. But the difference is, even though that the Lady Bulldogs are 3 of 4 at the three-point line, Lady Blue Comets are only 1 of now 7 at the charity stripe. So that's your difference right there. Lady Blue Comets got to hit these at the line. They're putting us there, but we're not doing anything with it. So they don't mind putting us there if we're not going to hit them. So Morrow at the line for the back half of this trip to the line here. And there we go. Rollins for Lady Blue Comets, her first points of the ball game. Now a 5-point ball game, 7 minutes to go in the half. 13-8. Etchison trying to get across the timeline, and now does. To the left side, now goes, or to the right side, now goes to the left. Drop it off to Howland. Howland driving through. Nice job. And Howland's going to be fouled by Jacket coming through the lane. Head to the line as Howland comes through there with a head of steam. And Jacket steps in front, picks up the foul. That's her first. And Howland goes to the line for the first time here for Independence tonight. First shot on the way. Howland up and good. Her first points of the night at the line. Got Powell in the game as well as Thorpe, Howland, Mavers, and Etchison. Sorry, that is Stover and Etchison. There's Morrow with the rebound on the miss on the back half here. Rollins pushes up the floor to the middle. Sends it over here to the left side. Finds Babcock. Babcock. Drive to the left part of the lane. Now finds Bogle. Staying that man-to-man defense here by Independence. Zone defense going on right now. Here's a three by Jacket. Lady Blue Comets need one of those, can't get it. And back up the floor now comes Independence after the rebound there by Wilson Stover. Got Mavers, they're 21 and 22 there. So ball is loose on the miss, and that is Bogle picking up the loose ball. She'll go to the left side of the lane, dropping it back off to the right side, and Morrow can't get it. I don't know if it was tipped. No, it's going to go out of bounds and go back to Independence on the turnover by Lady Blue Comets. Just a little out of sync here to start this first half. 6:09 to go as Alshner comes back into the ball game as Blue Comets down by 6. Haven't had very good success at that free throw line, and that's the big difference in the first half so far. Independence gets it up ahead here to Thorpe, over to the left, back now, Etchison. Middle of the floor. She looks to set it up, working against Babcock. And now Mavers. Mavers to Thorpe. Thorpe to Etchison. They're working their way even out on top as well. Thorpe. Loses the handle on it. Bogle goes after it. Ball still. This is going to call jump ball possession arrow to the Bulldogs. And we're going to get a sub coming in here. That looks like Mavers will go. Thorpe will go out. And Wilson Stover will come into the ball game. All right, so Howland will throw it in here about half court, just above the Blue Comet bench. Gets it in here now. It finds Mavers. 5:43 to go in the half. 14-8, Independence with the lead here as Wilson Stover trying to drive the baseline. Kicks it back across. Looks like Jacket got a hand on it. They'll drop it off to Etchison over to the left wing, trying to drive around here, but good job Babcock and Ausner. And Howland trying to drive back to the lane. Back to Etchison. She'll launch for three, and it's good. Wow. That's her third three of the night. And they're up now 17-8. Lady Blue Comets got to get a bucket here. Has only scored 1 point here in this bottom quarter. There we go. KB3 gets three of them. We needed that one. And the Lady Blue Comets finally get their first three of the night. 1 of 8. And we're going to get a walk on Etchison. Lady Blue Comets get it back with 5:06 to go. Chance to cut into this lead a little bit more. So maybe that's the big three there by Babcock. Get us rolling here. We're down by 6. 5 minutes to play here in the half. Babcock has it. Middle of the floor. Sends it back to the left side here to Bogle. Bogle. All the way back across. Monroe trying to drive from the right side to the rack and puts it up. She'll be fouled. I'm going to say on the floor. And it'll be the 7th team foul. So on the floor, out of bounds play as Rollins is fouled here. They say it is going to be a shooting foul. Sorry, I thought he was pointing to the floor. Wilson Stover gets her second, and Rollins at the line, and shooting 1-1, can't get it to go. And it's a rebound there by Thorpe. Sorry, that is Mavers on the rebound. All right, so Independence setting up, and we're going to get a, oh, wow. Going to get like the touchiest foul I've seen in a long time right there. Second one on T. Ausner. So it is Reichenberger in the ball game now for Independence. Also coming in is Thorpe. She'll come back in here for Mavers as they're up 6 with 4:39 to go. And they have the basketball. Reichenberger. Long inbound. Finds Howland out on top. Howland trying to drive the lane. Coming down in. Can't get it to go. Bogle with the rebound. Good defense there by Ausner. Bogle push it up right into the lane. Kicking it back out here to Jacket to the left side. Back out to Babcock. Top of the key. They becomes looking to set it back up as they swing it back around to Bogle in the right corner. 4:23 to go in the half. Bogle drop it off here to Ausner. Ausner going to be fouled from behind. And that, I do believe, is going to be number 30, Powell. So they call that on. And back to the line shooting a 1-1. The Blue Comets says Ausner is at the line. She's 1 for 1 so far tonight. And that one is on Powell. And Ausner up and good for Lady Blue Comets. So Tia, 3 points in the ball game to go along with her 3 rebounds. Has a chance to get to Lady Blue Comets to within 4 with 4:19 to play. And up and good. Nice job, Tia. Really working on her free throws on the break. Up ahead now comes Etchison, who's back in the game. Kicks it back over now, trying to drop it off. And there's Ausner. Nice job. Gets another steal. Dropping it off here to Babcock. And Ausner with her 3rd steal. Babcock gets it back to Tia. Tia, nice move at the rack. Good job. Tia Ausner with that dime from KB3. Under 4 to go now. Within 2 are the Lady Blue Comets. Up ahead here quick. Reichenberger. Back to Etchison looking to set it up. Back to the left side. Finds Howland over on the left wing. Covered up there by Jacket. Howland trying to bring it to the middle floor. Jacket on the floor. Etchison trying to drive her way down in. Drop it out to Powell. Oh, Powell just over the extended reach of Ausner. Gets the bucket. Nice job. I mean, she got it just outside the reach of Ausner's fingers to get that bucket underneath. Here's Bogle. Drop out to Babcock to the right side of the paint. Trying to drive in here to Ausner. Back out to Bogle on the left wing. Bogle driving in. Finding Jacket driving the baseline. Who's the hand on the basketball? And they're going to call a walk on Rachel. Yeah, she lost the handle on it, trying to pick it back up as she ran into the defense. So a little bit of a walk right there. 19-15, 3:16 to go here in the first half. Lady Blue Comets trail. Bulldogs of Independence as Etchison gets it back across the floor. Timeline here to Howland. Howland to Etchison here to the left side. Etchison goes to the left, back to the right here, Reichenberger. Reichenberger picks up her dribble, Etchison. Back out on top, gets a screen there from Powell. Long range three from Etchison. That one will not go. Thompson bounces around and finally Tia Alster comes out there with the long rebound. And up ahead now is Tater Thompson in the ball game for Blue Comets. Pushes up along the left side. Goes off her foot. She's on the floor. We're gonna get a walking call? What are they gonna call here? I didn't see what they called underneath. And all I know is going back to the Lady Bulldogs as Brittany Angleton's going to check in for Rachel Jacket. So Etchison's going to look to get it in, finds Reichenberger. And she'll bring it up the floor here along the right side. Now swings it back to the left to Etchison, Reichenberger. Across the line, now down here in the corner, here's Marquez trying to drive in. Shut down by Lady Blue Comets. Howland gets it, drives the lane, puts it up. She gets around the defense. Nice move there by Howland. Takes it in back to a 6-point ball game with 2:20 left to go here in the first half. 21-15. Babcock driving, nice little bounce pass out to Angleton, who's working against Marquez under the rack here, trying to throw it back out. And we're going to get a foul on Independence. I think that's going to be on Marquez, number 12. In the bonus, Brittany Angleton going to the line here for Lady Blue Comets, but it hasn't meant much to the Lady Blue Bulldogs because Blue Comets just haven't been hitting it very well from the line tonight. Here's Alsner getting a break here for Makeda Schonifer, who played very well in the JV game before this one. Sat here and watched that while I had my popcorn and Snickers bar. So she'll check into the game here for Lady Blue Comets. Down 6 as Brittany Angleton at the line trying to get her first points of the night. And get the Blue Comets back within 4 before the half. Front half of the 1-and-1 is off the mark. No good. Marquez with the rebound. Up ahead now. We're going to get a walk on Reichenberger. So Blue Comets get it right back here. As Thompson, top of the Blue Comet bench, will get it in here to Babcock, bring it across the timeline. 2 minutes to play in the half. 21-15, Independence with the lead. Babcock sends it down here to Thompson. Thompson, the right side of the paint, takes it down in, throws it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Ball bounces around. And I think they're going to call Tater Thompson there as they were going after the rebound, Herm Marquez. That's only the 15th foul on the Lady Blue Comets. First one there on Tater Thompson, but they turn it over without any points here. Still trading by 6 as Etchison brings it up the floor, sends it over to Reichenberger. No more pressure here by Lady Blue Comets. Back to Etchison across the timeline. Etchison working against Babcock. Over to the left side, down in the corner. Powell all the way back out here to Howland. Howland driving. And that's going to be Angleton picking up that foul, I do believe. A little reach in there. That'll be her second. As Marquez will look to bring it in. And they'll get it in long here. Reichenberger. Back to Etchison. Etchison here on the right wing. Now takes it back to the left side of the paint. Driving down in against Howland. Howland's going to pick up another foul there from Angleton as she's bumping into her, and that's Brittany's third as Bogle's going to have to come back into the ball game here with 1:27. But that now puts them in the bonus at 7 fouls, and it'll be Howland at the line. She's 1 for 2 so far tonight, so here's the first one. Is up and good. 4 points in this quarter. As Jacket and Bogle check back into the ball game here for Angleton and Thompson. And Howland with another one here to try to make it an 8-point lead with 1:27 to go. Up and good. So Lady Blue Comets need to get a bucket here. Babcock puts it up the floor along the middle here. That's by that zone defense. Send it over here to Bogle. Bogle finding Rollins, driving the lane, kicking it back out to Babcock. Babcock, top of the key, sends it back over to Jacket in the corner on the left side. Morrow on the left wing gets tripped up. His hand on the basketball. Bogle trying to save it, but it's on the line, diving into the scores table. And another unfortunate turnover here by the Lady Blue Comets. Weren't able to get any points there. Now trail by 8 with 1:08 to go. And need a turnover and a bucket here to not get any farther behind before halftime. Etchison back across the timeline over to the left side. Finds Powell. Powell in the corner. Reichenberger out on top. Covered up there by Morrow. Drop it off here to Marquez. Marquez. That's going to be a foul there. I think that's on Marquez. And if it is, that'll be her third, I do believe. Second one on Marquez. That is her foul. As it's turnover there, good for the Lady Blue Comets. We'll get down to 50 seconds. Here's Bogle needing a bucket. Trading by 23-15. Rollins on the right wing. Morrow trying to drive the baseline to the right side. In the lane, kicking it back out, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Nice job with Shonifer with the rebound and the putback. Michaela Shonifer. Nice job there by Michaela Shonifer. Do that a lot in that JV game. There's a nice steal by Babcock. Right into the hands of Bogle to the rack and scores. Here's a quick turnaround by the Lady Blue Comets. So now 23-19 and a quick 8-point now to a 4-point deficit with 15 seconds to go. Reichenberger still trying to get it across. Etchison over to the left side. Covered up there by Babcock. 10 seconds. Etchison at the free throw line. Reichenberger underneath there. Morrow knocks it out of bounds. 3.2 to go. Stays with the Lady Bulldogs. So we're going to get, who's coming in here? Here's Tater Thompson coming in for Shayla Bogle. As coach doesn't want to take the chance of Shayla getting a foul. She has no fouls anyway. Before this final 3.2, Marquez trying to get in here. Maybe a little taller player. Howland for three. Will not go. Shonifer with the rebound. And that's the way it will end at the end of the first half. A 23-19 ball game for the Lady Blue Comets. We'll be trailing here at halftime. And a nice job by the Blue Comets. They were trailing by 8. Could have been even more. But in a quick couple of seconds here, we're able to get it from 8 to 4. And that's where we're going to be here at the end of the first half. And a nice job. Blue Comets score 12 while holding them to 10. So it's a good job there by the Blue Comets. We're at halftime here in Independence as we start the 2019 season. We're going to send it back to the studio for a 3-minute break. We'll come back, give you your halftime stats on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
Hi, this is Ryan Bisbo, State Farm Agent Chanute. I believe it's important to protect your family in the event of any emergency. Come see me today in downtown Chanute at 205 East Main and let me help protect your family with auto, home, life, or health insurance, as well as protecting your family's financial future. Come say hi at our downtown offices in Chanute or schedule an appointment by calling 620-431-2680.
Don't you every time to stop by Sonic of Chanute. Whether you're starting your day with a new Sonic breakfast slinger with bacon, egg, and cheese on a brioche bun, having a Supersonic double cheeseburger with a Dr. Pepper for lunch, or balancing out your diet with a signature slinger starting at just 340 calories with a double cup Oreo waffle cone for dessert. You're sure to leave satisfied. Download the Sonic app today and receive high-priced drinks, slushes all day when you order ahead, serving great food and your community. At Sonic of Chanute. The new year is upon us, and that means some great deals are happening right now at Schiltz Motors in Chanute. Like these two Chrysler 300F sedans, fully loaded with power-heated leather trim, upgraded touchscreen radios, panoramic sunroof, as well as smoke chrome alloy wheels, both under 13,000 miles. Or start the new year off in style with this 2018 Chrysler Pacifica Limited, fully loaded with heated and fitted leather trim, upgraded Blu-ray entertainment, chrome roof, and navigation. All these vehicles have remaining factory warranty and will not last long. Come take advantage at Schiltz Motors in Chanute, Kansas today.
Horizon Aerostructures is looking to fill a variety of roles in processing, assembly, engineering, and administration positions for our temperature-controlled working environment manufacturing facilities in Chanute, Kansas. Horizon supplies major complex subassemblies for leading airframe manufacturers in the commercial aerospace, military defense, and general aviation industries. We offer a full benefits package including health, dental, vision, 401k, and paid time off. Interested individuals can see a complete job listing at horizonarrow.com/careers.
The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet Sports on Z95.
And welcome back here in your Community National Bank halftime report. And the Lady Blue Comets have got it to a 23-19 deficit here at the end of the first half. They were down by 8 with about a minute to go, and they're able to get a quick flurry of a couple of shots there to get it back to within 4. They've been pretty close a couple times here tonight. And Lady Blue Comets had a chance to really take the lead a few times here this evening. But they played a good half, and just maybe knocking off a little bit of the rust from the Christmas break. But we'll go through it here for the Lady Bulldogs of Independence. They lead at 23-19. They had a 13-7 lead at the end of the first half, or the first quarter, I should say. They are 4 of 6 at the three-point line, and 3 of 4 at the the charity stripe here tonight. Howland has 5 points with 1 rebound. Wilson Stover's got 3 rebounds. Mavers 3 rebounds. 9 points, all by way of the three-pointer by Etchison. She's got 4 rebounds as well. Thorpe's got 1 big three-pointer. 2 points for Powell and 4 for Cunningham. And Clark's been in the game. She's got herself a rebound. They have 13 total team rebounds on the night so far. They've got no assists and no steals that I've counted out here so far this evening for the Lady Bulldogs of Independence. For Lady Blue Comets, excuse me, Lady Blue Comets, they are 1 of 9 at the three-point line, 4 of 11 at the charity stripe so far here. And that's been the big difference here. I mean, the Lady Blue Comets have had their opportunity to really take the lead and even be in the lead a couple times here tonight just by hitting shots at the free throw line. But we've missed 7 shots there so far here tonight, and it just haven't been falling for us. So maybe we switch ends. Maybe that'll help us out. 1 of 9 at the three-point line as well. We need to hit a couple more of those on the evening too to make it a good night here for the Lady Blue Comets. Corey Babcock, she's got 5 points with 1 steal and 1 assist on the ball game, with 4 points to go with 2 rebounds for Shayla Bogle, make that 3 rebounds. Molly Rollins, she's got 1 point to go with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. 6 points for Tia Austner. She's got 3 steals and 4 rebounds. 2 rebounds for Makeda Schonifer. She's got 2 points on the night too as well. But Moro going to like to get her rolling here in that fourth quarter here with the 3 balls. I know her and Babcock, as well as Rachel Jackett, going to look to light those up here. Maybe switching the ends will help us here. We got Babcock to finally hit one. Maybe that'll finally get us off of that Schneid we wrote for 8 there for a long time until she finally got that one in there. Lady Blue Comets being out-rebounded 13-11. We do have 1 assist. We do have 7 steals on the night so far for Lady Blue Comets. So they're doing good there. Just got to get a couple shots to fall at the free throw line, maybe a couple more of those threes, and then not like the Lady Blue Comets are taking good shots. And what I like to, we're being aggressive in the paint. We're taking it right to them, not just dishing it out there to Tia, but we're also dropping it off in there to Molly Rollins, and Bogle's taking it in there. Rachel Jackett's been in there a couple times too. So a nice job by the Blue Comets and Coach Fox to really try to get it down inside and to try to get to the line. We've got to the line, just haven't been knocking those down, so we're going to have to do a better job of that here in the second half of the Lady Blue Comets. Right now they trade at 23-19, and I really do think that they can come out here and have a better second half. So we'll switch ends, and I got Jaylee in here working the live stream for us. So catch that at TV3CHS on the YouTube for our live stream here tonight. We'll be back on Tuesday. Will be the next game as Parsons comes to town. Before we take about a 10-day break before we head off to the Ralph Miller Classic for the guys, and the gals will head over to a great tournament in Pittsburgh, and that's where we'll be bringing you that ball game from Pittsburgh whenever we get to that tournament, and the Ralph Miller at home for the guys. All right, so that's going to be our halftime report brought to you by the Community National Bank. Send it back to the studio. We'll take a 3-minute break. Come back for the second half. 23-19, Lady Blue Comets trail on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3.
Sonic's morning drink stop is such a great way to wake up. Oh, I know. This cherry limeade is just what the doctor ordered. What? You've got the coolest doctor ever. Mine comes over every Sunday, helps me fold the laundry, puts a couple casseroles in the freezer. Is your doctor your mom? Well, yeah. She's more qualified for the job. But her copay is pretty unreasonable. Oh, really? How bad is it? She makes me clean my whole room. Stop by Sonic for large drinks starting at just 99 cents before 10 a.m. Doctor's orders. This is how you Sonic. For limited time, only participating Sonic items. Tax not included. See menu for details.
Leaves are raked, grass is cut, and the driveway is swept. Now I'll top off the water softener with Diamond Crystal Salt.
Save the best chore for last?
Yeah, it's kind of special.
Why is that?
Well, Diamond Crystal Salt helps extend the life of our plumbing and appliances.
That's great.
And it helps give us softer and brighter clothes.
Love that.
And it helps reduce spot
do it last?
Well, it does so many nice things, the least I can do is spend some quality time appreciating it. Diamond Crystal Gold. A brilliant choice since 1886.
Get yours at Cleaver Farm and Home.
Watch your savings grow with Community National Bank and Trust. For a limited time only, we're offering a 2.7% annual percentage yield on 20-month swamp rate CDs. Swamp rate CDs offer a one-time option to change your current CD rate. Visit Community National Bank today in Chanute, Humboldt, or Iowa to find out how you can increase your yield before the rate is no longer available. Start earning a higher rate of interest on your certificates of deposit at CNBSC. Rate subject to change daily. Minimum opening balance is $1,000. The initial interest rate will remain the same until you exercise your one-time option to change to the current 20-month rate being offered by CNBC. Penalty for early withdrawal. Fees may reduce earnings. Consumer accounts only. No brokered CDs. Public funds and financial institutions are not eligible. Community National Bank and Trust reserves the right to limit deposits. Member FDIC.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Levette Health, instead of thinking about what you need out of a hospital, we've thought about what you need out of life. With our 5-star, multiple award-winning care, we're creating a higher quality of life for our patients. At Levette Health, we center around you.
Stop in, drive through, call, or text. These are just the many ways Medicine Shop in Chanute makes your life easier. Walk in.
I'm ready, so ready. Y'all don't want to hear me sing. And good evening, Blue Comet fans. We're back here, and we're going to find Cunningham trying to cut to the lane as we're underway. And she can't get it to go, but Alsner will get the rebound. They'll kick it off down here to Blue Comet switch ins. And they now go left to right. Here's KB 3 for 3 off the front of the iron. Will not go. Bogle with the rebound. Tries to take it to the rack. She's going to be fouled by Howland. And that'll be her first. And Shabo will go to the line for Lady Blue Comets. She's 0 for 2. Blue Comets had it to start off here and try to get it down inside. And Etchison made a nice steal on the pass as they try to get it to Alsner to start off the quarter. But Blue Comets get it back here. Here's Bogle at the line, up and good. And chance to make it a 2-point deficit here just underway. As you got Bogle, Alsner, Jackets, Moreau, and Babcock on the floor here for Lady Blue Comets. Second one by will not go. Out of bounds, Blue Comets. There you go, good call, ref. Good call by the ref. Goes out of bounds. Bogle misses it. Out of bounds, Blue Comet basketball. Bogle brings it in, finds Alsner in the lane, puts it up off the glass, can't get it, gets her own rebound, puts it right back. Good job, Tia Alsner with a great play. Gets her own rebound, puts it right back. Etchison on the inbound, now gets it over here to Wilson Stover along the left side. Tries to take the left side and driving all the way to the lane. Nice move. Wilson Stover goes all the way down, gets her first points. Now a minute gone. Here comes Babcock trying to push up the floor here. Tries Alsner, who behind the defense by herself. Oh, too strong at the rack. Cunningham with the rebound, pulls it down, finds Etchison. She was by herself. That's probably why it's too easy. That's probably why it didn't go. Etchison to the left side of the lane. Kicks it up back out. Finds Howland trying to drive the right side. Howland, that's got to be a reach-in foul there by Babcock. As Howland was trying to turn the corner there. Driving that right side of the lane, and a reach-in there is by Babcock. That's her first foul. It's going to put Howland at the line. And Howland, the only one at the line tonight. She's 3 of 4 at the line for the Lady Bulldogs, and that one is off the mark. Maybe it's just that end down there on the free throws. So Howland to have a second one here, try to get back to up by 4. 6:44 to go here in the third. 25-22, Independence with the lead. And it goes in and out, and there's Moreau with the long rebound. And Molly will push it up. Here comes Rollins across the timeline, drop it off to Babcock, middle of the floor. To the right side here to Bogle on the right wing. Bogle all the way back across, finds Jacket, left wing, 3-ball, gone. Rachel Jacket And her first points of the night. And the Lady Blue Comets tied at 25, 6.5 to go in the third. Mavers up to Wilson Stover. Wilson Stover driving the lane from the left side. Nice move. She's going to be fouled on the way in, and we'll head back to the line. That may be on Jacket. And if it is, that'll be her second. Brittany Angleton's got 3. I'm going to call that on Moro. That's her first. As Wilson Stover goes to the line for the first time tonight. Second foul on the Lady Blue Comets. Tied at 25 as she's trying to break the tie here. It's up and good. So Wilson Stover back at the line on the back half. And the shot on the way is good. Alrighty, so now a little bit of pressure here by Independence. They get it up here to Molly Rollins. Rollins in the corner here on the right side. Drive to the rack, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. All kinds of body bouncing around in there. No call. Howland gets the rebound. Knocked away from behind, out of bounds. Stays Independent basketball. Good job, Babcock. Knocking away from behind. It will be Wilson Stover. 6:09 to go, bringing it in. Gets it in here to Mavers, top of the key, covered up there by Bogle. Over to Howland to the right side. Howland drops it off underneath there, and that's going to be a cheap reach-in foul there. They'll get it from Etchison to Howland. That's Cunningham to Howland. And that one looks like it's going to be on Jacket. It'll be her second. Already 3 team fouls on Lady Blue Comets. Didn't get their 4th until about 5 or 6 minutes to go in the second. In that first half. So trying to get it in, finds Cunningham down in the corner to the right side, covered up there by Alstner. Get it out here to Howland. Howland back out to Cunningham. Right wing, Cunningham down in the corner, pulls up her dribble. Looking for some help. Alstner's all over. Bounce pass inside, finds Howland. Howland tip pass back out to Etchison on the left wing. Etchison bounce pass underneath. Blocked by Alstner. That is her 4th block of the night. And coming out with it is Shayna Bogle. And here come the Lady Blue Comets, trailing by 2. 27-25. Bogle. Down the corner here, right side, back out to the left side. Babcock for 3, gone! KP 3! And that makes it 28-27. Lady Blue Comets with their second lead of the night. I think they led early. That's about it. Back in that first quarter. Up here now to Howland, down in the corner. Howland back out here to Etchison as they work to the right side. Etchison trying to drive to the left side of the lane. Drives it in there. Wilson Stover can't get it. Gets her on rebound. Gets fouled on the way back up. And it looks like she'll head back to the line. That's already the 14th foul on Lady Blue Comets. As Wilson Stover heads back to the line, she's 2 for 2. Third one on Rachel Jacket. As it looks like maybe Maddie Craner getting ready to check into the game, see who that is there. Up and good there by Wilson Stover. And it is Maddie Craner into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. Tell you what a great addition she's going to be to this full-time varsity squad when she gets up here. Madeline Craner's a good basketball player. She's going to be good for the Lady Blue Comets the next few years. And then Wilson Stover misses that one. Craner comes at her with the rebound, makes her presence known right off the bat. Gives it up ahead here to Babcock to the right side. Babcock all the way back over, finds Craner in the corner on the left. Maddie back out. Babcock for 3 on that left wing for 3 and good! KB 3 back-to-back 3s! And the Lady Blue Comets up by 3 now, 31-28, 4:50 to go in the third. Etchison back over here down to Mavers, and there's Alster getting a hand on it and knocking it out of bounds. Bulldog basketball down in the far corner. Wilson Stover with the inbound here. 4:44 to play in the third. And Blue Comets have come out here and had a big third quarter. They needed that. Trying to get it in. Finally do get it in long. Finds Howland. Now Etchison should look to set it up here. Working against Babcock out on top. Blue Comets. Man-to-man defense here. Now let's swing it back out here to Cunningham to the left side. Back to the middle here to Howland at the free throw line. Back over now. Wilson Stover underneath to Cunningham, trying to work her way inside. Puts up a nice shot, gets it around Alstner. Up underneath. And makes it 31-30 with 4:20 to go here in the third. We got a timeout on the floor. 31-30, 4:20 to go. We got a 30-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Z95.3.
USC 413 is proud to bring you the coverage of this Chanute High School athletics broadcast. Chanute Public Schools strives to provide the best learning experience for all students by providing a fun, safe, and healthy educational environment. From language arts to fine arts, core curriculum to extracurricular activities, there's something for everyone at USC 413. Find out for yourself today by visiting online at usc413.org. Go Blue Comet. The Blue Comet Nation listens to Blue Comet.
Already back here as we get ready to go into the timeout. It's Blue Comet basketball. And they'll get it in here with some half-court pressure here. Craner gets it across the timeline, picks up the dribble, finds Bogle in the middle of the floor. Bogle back out now to Babcock in the lane, inside the free throw line, short jumper. Corey Babcock, KB 3. 8 points in this quarter for KB. And 33-30, we have 4 minutes to go. Wilson Stover down underneath trying to find now. They try to get it underneath there to Cunningham. And Morrow right there for the steal. She'll push it up along the right side, drop it off here to Bogle. Now finds Babcock on the right wing. Babcock takes it down the side, gets double team there, tripping it out here now to Craner. Craner back to Babcock. Bogle. Come on, ref. Wow, call her for the walk right there. 33-30. Now a little hop step. Got Shayla a couple times tonight. 33-3, 3:35 to play in the third. Blue Comets with the lead. Etchison along the left side, working against Babcock. Now finds Howland. Howland down in the lane, kicking it back out here. Here's Cunningham for a three. Back in the iron, no good. Alster tracks down the long rebound. And here come the Lady Blue Comets up the floor. Bogle gets it to Craner behind the defense. A Matty Craner. Oh, misses at the rack. And a rebound there by Mavers. Oh, just off the line there for Craner. As Mavers gets down in there, she had her head of steam. Somebody grabbed her arm. And she's going to be fouled. 15 foul, Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Taylor Thompson into the ball game for Bogle. That's going to be the second one on Morrow. 5 team fouls on the Lady Blue Comets already. Only 1 on Independence here into this third quarter. Long inbound to Howland. Down on top. Howland covered up by Crater. Howland sends it over to the left side. Finds Wilson Stover. Now back to Howland. 3 ball on the way. Side of the rim. No good. Over the back of Molly Rollins is Wilson Stover for the foul as Molly Rollins gets the rebound. They missed 3. And that is the second team foul there. That is going to be on number 31. That's the third one on Cunningham. So Coach Reynolds wants to talk about something here. I don't know. Let's talk to one of the rest about something. Now we're ready to go. 3:01 to go in this third. 33-30. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Have the inbound. As Thompson bringing it across the timeline here. Finds Babcock. Babcock. Morrow in the corner here on the right wing. In the right corner. Back to Babcock. Babcock. Alster. Finding Craner. Craner driving the lane. And Matty can't get that one to go. Rebound comes out by Howland. Howland pushes it up along the left side. Now drop it off here to Etchison. Etchison with 2:36. Top of the key, working against Babcock. Goes to the right side of the paint. She's going to be fouled by KB and hit to the line. First time at the line for Etchison tonight, but that's the 16th foul on the Lady Blue Comets. 2:30 still to go here in this third. The second one on KB. That's Babcock. Maybe coming out here for Rachel Jacket. Etchison up and good at the line. Her first points here of the second half. And it is going to be Tia Alster coming out of the ball game here for Rachel Jacket. Give her a break. So trying to get it to a 1-point game here at the line is Etchison. And second one on the way is up and good. So Etchison makes it 33-32 with 2:29 to go. Morrow gets it across the timeline here on the right side. Now back to the middle of the floor. Finds Babcock to the left. Babcock stopping to pop it for 3. It's good, but they're going to call a walk. Come on, ref. Come on, man. Wow. It was good, too. Catching and popping. It calls the foul. That's getting up ahead. Here's Molly Rollins making a steal. So Morrow gets it right back for Lady Blue Comets. 2:12 as they get back to Babcock across the timeline. Babcock, Thompson down the corner. Ray J for 3. Will not go. Thompson with the rebound for the Blue Comets. Back out there now to Jacket. Will not go again. Howland gets the rebound. Pushes it up into the middle of the floor. Working against Jacket. Right to the rack. Can't get it to go. Nice job by Craner, gets the rebound. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Babcock pushes up along the right side. Babcock all the way back across to Rollins. Rollins, Thompson in the corner there to the left. Moreau thought about the three, now drives in the lane. Molly Rollins with the one-hander, can't get it to go. Howland with her 5th rebound, 1:35 to go, still a 1-point game. Etchison gonna get called for the walk. As Babcock met her right there at the pass, it made her walk with the basketball, and it turns over back to the Lady Blue Comets. Brittany Angleton gonna check into the game here. As Madeline Craner gonna get a break. So Thompson, Babcock, Angleton. Alster gets a break as well as Moreau's on the floor. Babcock, top of the key, sends it over to the left side, finds Thompson. Thompson trying to drive in, finds Babcock. Back out to Rollins. Rollins brings it back to the middle of the floor. 1:20 to go. Now to the right side of the paint. Molly loses the handle on the basketball. Clark picks it up, drops it off here to Howland. Howland finds Etchison over to the right side. Rollins trying to turn the corner, and the ball got behind her. And lost to Etchison with a nice move in the paint. Puts it up out the front of the rim, won't go. As Babcock gets her first rebound. KB up ahead. Finds Thompson. Nice job. What a play. What a play. Brittany Angleton with a nice dish. Finding Rachel Jackett following the play, gets the bucket. 35-32. Under a minute to go here in the third. Blue Comets with the lead. Nice job by the Lady Blue Comets. Good transition basketball. Etchison from the left side trying to drive the baseline. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound there by Reichenberger and gets fouled on the shot. Taking it back up. That's foul number 7. She'll shoot 1-1. With 36.9 to go here in the third quarter and a 3-point lead for the Lady Blue Comets. Looks like Shabo's going to get ready to check back in, but right now we got Reichenberger at the line. May see some J.C. Lewis coming in here in just a bit as well. Reichenberger up and good. Her first points of the ball game. That's the third one on Molly Rollins. So Babcock, Moreau will check out. So will Rachel Jackett. As Bogle, J.C. Lewis, and Shonifer come into the game for Coach Fox's squad. So here's the second one by Reichenberger. That's off the mark. Taylor Thompson right there for the rebound. And here come the Blue Comets push up. Thompson push up quick in the lane. Bounce pass to Angleton. Angleton gets double teamed and get a 30-second timeout by Coach Fox. Good job getting back by Clark and Etchison, but a good pass there to Angleton and Brittany, waiting for the defense to get around, and comes up with a timeout. 28.1 to go. We'll take a 30-second break. Z95.3.
As the area's leading hospital, we believe your best days lie ahead of you. And as a nationally recognized hospital for patient safety and quality, we work to ensure that your tomorrows are the best they can be. At Levette Health, instead of thinking about